Chapter 2, In Hospital. In the emergency room, the doctor and nurses looked at each other in dismay as they saw that the lines in ECG monitor had returned to normal. In their entire lives, they had never met such a fantastic patient. However, no matter how hard they tried to examine him, they couldn't find the reason why he was unconscious. After being given the fluids and blood, Ding Ning's pale face gradually recovered its color. Apart from the bruises on his body and face, he looked like a healthy man without any signs that he had nearly died. Dr. Wang could not understand no matter how much he thought about it. He could only instruct the nurses to push Ding Ning into a ICU first and observe him closely to prevent any changes. Give me the detailed records and data about the patient's treatment. Dr. Wang instructed his assistant in a relaxed tone. No matter what, as long as the patient was in good health, the credit would go to him, the emergency doctor. Doctor, is he all right? Seeing that Dr. Wang had walked out of the emergency room, the girl who was saved by Ding Ning walked over in her gown, ignoring her brother's advice. Her face was pale. Dr. Wang's eyes lit up as he praised the beautiful girl in his heart. The girl was in her early 20s. Her long, jet-black hair scattered over her delicate shoulders, revealing her exquisite white collarbones. Below her collarbone, the wide gown protruded outwards, sketching out a perfect curve. Her beautiful oval face was as white as goose fat, her lips were like cherry blossoms, her eyebrows were like ink, her spirit was like autumn water, and her appearance was indescribably soft and exquisite. The ugly blue and white striped gown did not affect her beauty in the slightest. Her innate noble and elegant temperament let him know that this girl was definitely not the child of an ordinary family. Dr. Wang secretly swallowed his saliva. His Adam's apple rolled, and he revealed the most amiable smile he had ever had in his entire life as he said, "Don't worry, miss. With our rescue, the patient has passed through the dangerous period and his vital signs have returned to normal. Besides his bloody nose and swollen face, it seems like." "Like what?" The girl was too impatient to wait and asked nervously. The doctor was secretly envious of Ding Ning, because there would be such a beautiful girl who cared about him. He said proudly. "Like he was never injured before. He can't be healthier." "Huh?" The girl opened her mouth in shock, revealing her sparkling snow-white teeth. Her eyes that were as black as ink revealed a look of disbelief. "How is that possible? He's injured so badly." "Like I said, that brat was obviously pretending. He was taking advantage of you and got caught by me. In order to escape, he pretended to be unconscious, and you're still worried about him." The handsome young man immediately came up to her and chattered on. However, under the young girl's unhappy gaze, his voice became lower and lower. He then softly muttered, "I really didn't use too much strength." Dr. Wang did not understand the relationship between them. But since he probably wanted to see the girl for more time, he finally said something fair. Of course, his main purpose was to show that he had done well. Before the emergency treatment, his life was in danger and his vital signs had reached a critical point. Only after we had gone all out to save him did he finally pass the dangerous period. That's good, that's good. Thank you, doctor. All of his treatment fees are on me. Please take care of him." The girl glared at the young man, causing him to shut up obediently. Then, she turned around and spoke to the doctor in an amiable manner. "No problem, this is what we should do." The doctor naturally felt flattered as he hurriedly said politely, "May I see him?" The girl's large eyes revealed a pleading look. He actually couldn't bear to refuse her, so he nodded, for some reason. "Even though he has pulled through, I still sent him to the ICU. To prevent any infections and accidents, you'd better not go in and just see him through the window." "Well, thank you, doctor." The girl smiled like a blossoming flower which was beautiful beyond compare, causing Dr. Wang's eyes to widen. Just as he wanted to find an excuse to chat with the girl had already turned around and walked towards Siku. The young man unwillingly followed behind her. Bang! Dr. Wang, who thought himself to be very outstanding, seemed to hear the sound of his heart breaking. He held his chest with a face full of disappointment and foolishness as he watched the girl's frail body disappear into the distance.